Hey there, it's me again, Don Kryptonium. I know it's been a while. I was away for 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna lie. Right now, it feels like I'm making this for the first time. During this period, the period away from the camera, from the laptop, I got a little bit shy. So, to encourage Don Kryptonium, the greatest investor in the cosmos, and as of recently, trillionaire, millionaire, smash the like button for Don Kryptonium, because today we are going to discuss Stargaze. Because Stargaze is about to upgrade or update its tokenomics. So, smash the like button once again if you did not do it. And let's start this video. So, the discussion is right now on the Commonwealth Governance Forum, and I will get to this, but we need to seek what is the background of this change. Why we are actually changing, and if you look at the Stargaze price, I'm not gonna lie, it's been absolute madness. It's been absolute disaster. So Stargaze launched, and the price discovery started at 10 cents, maybe reasonable. For me, very reasonable as of the time we were in the market. And then, possibly, maybe market makers, I don't know, the price went up to 80 cents per 1 stars, which was absolutely crazy. But you need to understand that there was also investors. There were people who had maybe big bags, and they used this moment to farm the shit out of Stargaze, high staking rewards at over 100%. Also, the incentives on the Osmosis DEX that was at 300%. So those with big bags maybe were getting this and selling the token. And these high rewards, this high percentage staking rewards remained that high for this long period of time. So if the investors had the big bags, right, and they got Stargaze at 3 cents, obviously they started selling their staking rewards at 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents, and all the way down, and they already made more money than they invested, right? As of now, the inflation is still very high at, I think, 50% or something like that, and the inflation gets cuts every year, right? I believe there is tightening similar to the Osmosis, but this is not ideal. As of now, the community pool is massive. I believe it's close to 800 million stars. The inflation is still big, and those big accounts may be still dumping the token. So the token price doesn't really reflect the platform, because the platform was heavily successful. We must say it. We do have some upgrades also for the launchpad. The launchpad looks very different now, and to be honest, I really like how it looks. And this is thanks to the Jorge, one of the co-founders of Stargaze, who is truly one of the best Cosmos developers that is out there. So despite the platform being successful, despite BATKITs going up in price, the token suffered. And I gave you the reason why this token could have suffered. And there is some proposed changes. So let's look in these changes and let's see if they are good or bad. So let's see what is the inflation right now. And when we look on the mint scan, inflation is at 45%. And the proposal change is cut by 62%. So around 60% less inflation. So that should drop below 20% inflation, as I believe. So current inflation percentage is 33. I'm not sure what it says, 45. I believe maybe it's staking rewards, but it also has the incentives of the IMM market. So I'm going to use this forum stats. So it says 33%, and it's gonna go down to 11%, and a staking yield of 11%. Compared to plus minus 11% compared to what is today. So the reduction will not be actually that high. So process to implement, there will be 4 proposals. So each step will do the certain change. So the first part is hard reduction of inflation in emissions that reduce the amount allocated to the community pool. So there will be change that gets allocated to the community pool. That makes up 50% of current block rewards. That's how this community pool got so big. So that would be 90% reduction in compared to what is now. Proposal number 2, it will use the community pool funds to satisfy planned incentives in a way that does not introduce sell pressure. So now the sell pressure still remains high, and community pool will be used for incentives of automated market makers, so like osmosis, but also I know there will be pools on the Stargaze, so potentially these tokens will be used for those pools on Stargaze. And NFT staking. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of NFT staking. I don't think that introduced much, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is fun for the community. The proposal 3, it will increase the thirdening period by 3 years in order to retain the cap of 4 billion stars. So maximum supply there was of 4 billion stars, but of course, as we cut the inflation, it needs to go for more years. So this will be increased. Surely this is better. And proposal 4 will adjust emissions allocation between categories as needed for general purposes or for new features. So later on, we see how it works, and this will be allocated. What are the reasons? Inflation, right? It's too high now. It's barely anything having, and we learned from the past that all projects in Cosmos had massive inflation and they suffered greatly, through the farming. Maybe some other projects use it to enrich themselves. Benefits net staking yield, where staking would be outpacing inflation. So for now, inflation actually was above the staking APR for a long period of time. Now it will be very different. So now people will be encouraged to stake instead of doing any other stuff. So this is good. Keeps original max supply. Community pool is too big, as I said, cannot be used anyway. So community pool funding request in Prop 2 does not introduce heavy sell pressure as well. And users of stars will be less impacted by the issuance of new stars. So those who held stars, they suffered greatly. I do really like it. I'm not gonna go full details. Read the docs. There's some discussions. I see some people don't like it. I would be surprised. I'm in heavy support of this proposal. I will tell you, I love this. Of course, it's hard to say if it's the best. But, I consider myself friendly with White Merlin, and I tell you, White Merlin is probably one of the best community members since the start of Stargaze. He's heavily involved in Stargaze, he's validator, and he always was back in Stargaze, and I do believe that White Merlin is the community member that hopes for the best for Stargaze and wants for the best, Do we know that this, new inflation at 11% is optimal? We don't know, because we don't know what's the best inflation, right? But this reduction is net positive, and I think it couldn't be introduced better. So I love this work by White Merlin. Delegate to him. Why would you not delegate to people who truly believe, who care about Stargaze? And try to propose changes that will benefit the holders. So let me know in the comments what is your opinion. Soon more videos from Don Cryptonium as I am back. Many hearts. Hopefully the times are better ahead. Let me know in the comments, and Don Cryptonium's out. Till the next time.